This evening, nightclub shooting leaves one dead and another critical at GPHC early this morning. UN Secretary General promises to address border controversy before he leaves office. 26-year-old Guyanese, one of two persons killed in accident in Trinidad and Tobago. Parking meters are about to be evidenced in the capital city. In the region, an NGO in Trinidad and Tobago puts pressure on the president to satisfactorily respond to questions about spending or resign. And internationally, US and Russia play the blame game over escalating violence in Syria.
From SAFETV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is SAFETV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Headline News is now being streamed live on our YouTube channel, as well as our website, safetvguyana.com. Join us. A former bodyguard of convicted drug trafficking kingpin Shahid Rajar Khan is among the persons police want to question about this morning's deadly shooting at the Rio nightclub in Queenstown. A 19-year-old man is now dead while another is nursing serious gunshot injuries. The Guyana Police Force, in a statement, indicated that surveillance security video has been made available and investigators have been informed of the possible suspects. Sources close to the investigations have told a popular online news agency that at least two men were seen coming out of the nightclub firing shots just before 3 a.m. The former Rajar Khan bodyguard, who is also an ex-policeman and former murder accused, is one of the men spotted leaving the club with a gun in his hand. It is believed that he may have fired the fatal shot that hit 19-year-old Ryan Harry Sargent, who was close to a car across the road from the nightclub. According to reports, a girlfriend of the suspect and another young woman got into a fight inside the club, and the fight soon got the boyfriends involved. Guns were drawn and the men rushed outside. The young man who was shot dead was not a part of the fight or argument, according to sources. It is believed, however, that after the young man was hit, it was one of his friends who fired shots back at the former bodyguard who managed to escape, while another man who was with him was shot. That man is the person who is now a patient of Georgetown Public. Police investigators are going through the surveillance video that has been provided to them and are said to be making efforts to contact the persons who have been identified in the video recordings. The investigations are ongoing. Parking meters are about to be evidenced in the capital city. Mondale Smith spoke with Smart City Solutions Enforcement Officer, its directors, and the city engineer and filed this report.
This is a map of the
Okay, so they are right there. So we're just going.
The first phase of the parking portion is between Camp Street and Water Street, and between Cromwell Street, and Breakdown.
How many meters are we talking about here?
We're talking about just over 350 meters.
350 meters, but we're talking about parking meters. I see you have 13 here.
No, those are sections.
Okay, sections. So
yeah,
13 sections.
Another 7 to 14 days.
We have to decide on the exact location where the meeting would fall, because we want to consult with GWI in relation to the sewage system. We don't want to go ahead and do the meter and then you're having some problems.
You're preparing to implement the meters in Guyana in a matter of weeks. What is it that you want to say or make clear to the public as relates to the parking meters?
Okay, first of all, we would like to say to the people of Georgetown that this program is going to be really successful because it's bringing many things or many benefits for the city. And we're just waiting for that, and I hope everyone is waiting just to see the results on the program.
For SAFETV Headline News, I'm Mondale Smith.
Thanks, Mondale. As the Ministry of Education observes Nursery Day across the country, parents and pupils from Lusignan to Enterprise on the east coast of Demerara are reminded to be more involved in what their children are doing in the classroom. Andrew Weeks paid a visit to one of the cluster sites on Monday and filed this report.
Parents, teachers and pupils gathered on Monday at May 26 Nursery School in Melanie on the east coast of Demerara to observe one of the many planned Ministry of Education month of activities for Nursery Day. At the mini expo planned, pupils danced and said poems at the opening ceremony.
Fight fearlessly like a wounded lion. It's not about who you are, but how you see yourself.
The pupils came from Lusignan, Boxton, Good Hope, and as far as Enterprise in what the ministry called a cluster of nursery schools organized in a manner to carry out the activities of May 26 Nursery School, who was also the chairwoman of the morning proceedings. Teacher Cynthia said parents also have to play an important role, not just the teachers.
You have to be with them. You have to work with your children. You cannot leave everything alone for teachers to do, but you as parents, you play an integral part in
levels of the school system, who said that parents must value education.
You need to value education.
In the morning and we conclude at 12, and from the time the children coming into the morning, we start with the free play as would have seen coming down the line. You would have noticed that we have where they have free play, and after the free play we have language experience where the children will be able to express themselves in words, songs, rhymes, and after we finish the language experience we go straight into the large group. This is our large group here where we will have them again to participate in discussion, and after participating in the discussions then they will say what they understand and what do they think about the houses and all of that we are looking at this week. Eventually they will go into this small group, and in this small group they will have hands-on materials where they will go there and some will write, some will color, some will trace, depends on what is the activity being set out for them.
The theme for Education Month is Each Child Matters. Stakeholders unite for the enhancement of education. Many of the pupils were happy to be outdoors today, enjoying themselves. But tomorrow, more fun in learning continues. Andrew Weeks reporting for SAFETV2 Headline News.
Thanks, Andrew. Coming up on Headline News after the break, City Hall continues cleanup campaign in the Garden City, and UN Secretary General promises to address border controversy before he leaves office.
At Raj Jewelry, second floor at the Giftland Mall. Custom design jewelry made to order in just 24 hours. Call at 222-7283 or visit us on Facebook at Raj Jewelry. Deserves a ring. 'Cause I give you.
John Lewis Styles introduces its VIP Rewards Card. Apply today and get special discounts on clothing, shoes, and accessories. Shop and save on your favorite brands by just showing your card. No points to accumulate or bills to keep. It's that simple. Apply today for your John Lewis Styles VIP Rewards Card. John Lewis Styles. Simply different.
With a distinctive flavor, Umder Paukagi is made from 100% pure vegetable oil. This Paukagi is a delight when preparing sweetmeats and other dishes for healthy cooking with a rich, buttery taste, ideal ghee texture.
Broaden your horizons when thinking about investing long-term. Buying shares in one of the companies traded on the Ghana Stock Exchange allows you to participate in the success of that company. Unlike interest from banks, dividends from shares are tax-free. You can buy shares through a stockbroker. Visit www.gasci.com for details. Shares are freely transferable and can be sold for cash when needed. Invest through the stock exchange. One market, greater returns.
Clearance is hosting a birthday sale you cannot miss. Get half off for one day only.
From evening gowns to church outfits to work and party wear, Levi's jeans, Docker shirts, and more at Clearance on Church Street. That's where you need to be. Take advantage of Clearance half-off birthday sale on Friday the 23rd of September.
Clearance, Quality clothing at affordable prices. Clearance, always keeping you in style.
When innovation and quality
Fly always. Always something new.
It's always fresh, tasty, enticing, and the best in town. Served hot from our experienced chefs. Come and enjoy our daily meals with a wide and delicious menu to choose from. Also a wide variety of pastries. We can also host your luncheons, cocktails, parties, and formal gathering. For reservation, call 225-1730, 225-0038, and delivery 225-0195 or 225-0159. The new thriving Chinese restaurant, 32 Main Street, Georgetown.
Only at Kissu's 50th anniversary right through the year. Check it out at their spacious factory outlet at Reinfeldt Industrial Park, where parking is no problem. They're in the mood to celebrate at Kissu's. Once you want it, Kissu's will make sure you don't leave without it.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what? Cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
City Hall cleanup campaign reaches Vlissingen Road, and during its cleanup, a 10-foot...
Here encompasses this drain, which is all the way along here and going all the way around to the cultural center area there. As part of this, what have you folks come upon?
Kamudi, name as undercondo.
Yes.
A 10 foot undercondo that's in the trench.
You have a picture?
Okay. Okay. Now, yes, tell me more. Tell me more about this here. Y'all, what works y'all doing? What works y'all doing really? What's the works y'all doing?
Undercondo. Water Kamudi. This is water one. You got land one plus your water one. This is water one. And this is 10 foot. 10 foot. 10
Okay.
foot line.
Now, the thing is, how many people are involved in the work that you guys are doing here right now? What are the works that you guys have completed here so far?
In the trench cleaning. Trench cleaning.
You've done the trench cleaning.
No, we
We are not finished. We are about to close off because we're heading straight to waterworks, and we continue from here. We're going to panoramic it, meeting it up so that you can see how. You understand? So that we can see how it's done. And from here we're going wrong at the Dribbly Park. Continue from there, and we still take a good look around the corner.
Yeah.
From opposite by the Dribbly Park. See how much stuff we have already have there. We have bins, we have men there working, pulling up the bins as long as they go about it. We have guys there on the front there too, wheeling, coming down from the Dribbly Park too. Also on this one side, we're cleaning there.
Okay. So basically, the entire stretch of the canal from the gardens by Waterworks there, straight around to the end of what we would call Mandela Avenue there.
Yes, we're doing straight from there.
And this is just, what are you doing? You're just cleaning the grass alone?
No, we're also doing the carpet.
You're doing the
carpets. And also picking up the stuff and getting it removed after.
Of the young women and this group here, according to the information that I've received, is ensuring that they're employing not just men, but they're providing equal opportunity to women too, to ensure that Guyana.
And then after this, when he observed that the thing was dropped in a net, so he proceeded.
Okay.
For SAFETV Headline News, I'm Mondale Smith.
Thanks, Mondale. The United Nations Secretary General Mr. Ban Ki-moon plans to give his assessment of the Guyana-Venezuela controversy before he leaves office in December of this year. On Saturday, the President of Guyana, David Granger, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Carl Greenidge, and former Commonwealth Secretary General Sir Sridhat Ramphal met with the UN Secretary General at the UN headquarters. Also in attendance were the officials for the Guyana Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Guyana has been appealing to the UN to recommend a judicial settlement to the long-standing Guyana-Venezuela dispute. Devin Baptiste, a 24-year-old East Rhyme at about 8 o'clock. Rajendra Prasad, a University of Guyana graduate, was working and living in Trinidad. The accident is said to have occurred when the driver of a Toyota Hilux attempted to change lanes, resulting in the smash-up with two other trucks. It was reported that the driver of the truck, which changed lanes,
John Lewis Styles introduces its VIP Rewards Card. Apply today and get special discounts on clothing, shoes, and accessories. Shop and save on your favorite brands by just showing your card. No points to accumulate or bills to keep. It's that simple. Apply today for your John Lewis Styles VIP Rewards.
The paukagi is made from 100% pure vegetable oil. This paukagi is a delight when preparing sweetmeats and other dishes for healthy cooking with a rich buttery taste and aroma. It is used for religious purposes and is a principal fuel for burning. The paukagi is light, pure, with a real ghee texture.
Don't let this moment in history pass you by. Kissoons want every Guyanese home to showcase a new piece of furniture to remember this glorious event. An item is on sale right through this year in the Big Broad Factory Surplus Sale, up to 50% off for the 50th birthday at Kissoons.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extreme.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
In news from the region now, the NGO Fixin' TT adjoins the line of people who want the president to answer questions about who makes up the staff at his office and how monies were spent. The NGO says the president needs to answer these questions satisfactorily, or is
the questions surrounding the activities at President's house are increasing. The most recent onslaught started with September 18th, when Rhoda Barrett filmed a Facebook Live video from her living room, where she made known that she had received information about the goings-on at the president's office that she was concerned about, and that she had several questions she wanted answered.
He importing wine, he importing Italian wine, and rebottling the Italian wine under the official president's seal.
On the 20th September, Barrett on the Power 102 breakfast show. During his Republic Day address to the nation, President Carmona seemed to address Ms. Barrett's questions and writing. She says asking questions, which she has in her Facebook Live videos, is part of the research process. The NGO Fixing TT says they too have some serious questions for the president. This is employed by the Office of the President since March of 2013 and their salaries, and made a Freedom of Information request. It was denied. A letter from the President's office says the request does not apply under the Act. The group is calling on the President to answer their questions. The group is going further and calling for the Constitution to be amended to protect the office of the President and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. This afternoon, CNews spoke to the President's communication advisor Theron Boudan, and he confirmed that His Excellency intended to address these issues on Monday. No time was given for that address. Soini Gray, CNews.
And internationally, the United States and Russia are locked in a vicious row over who is to blame for the escalating violence in Syria as another emergency UN Security Council meeting ends with no action taken. DW News reports.
They are designed to cause maximum destruction. Syrian opposition activists north of Aleppo over the weekend. They claim the devices were laced with highly flammable phosphorus. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon made it clear that the use of such weapons is unacceptable.
International law is clear. The systematic use of indiscriminate weapons in densely populated area is a war crime.
Amid the escalating violence, the United Nations Security Council called another emergency meeting. The UN Special Envoy to Syria, Staffan de Mistura, had strong words at the opening of the session.
The past week has been one of the worst ones in Syria during the near 6 years of.
Mistura seemed almost defeated, but he said he didn't want to give up hope for the failed ceasefire brokered by the United States and Russia. They are locked in a vicious row over who is to blame for the escalating violence. At the emergency meeting, they continued to trade blows.
Instead of humanitarian convoys, hospitals, and first responders who are trying desperately to keep people alive.
Russia reiterated its accusation that the US is working with jihadi groups. We don't have to order anybody to do anything unilaterally. While the bickering continues in New York, so does the suffering in Aleppo. Near continuous bombing since Thursday has killed hundreds. More than 250,000 civilians are still trapped in the city's east.
News for this Monday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find SAFETV 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and SAFETVGuyana.com. You can also tune in at 6:30 tomorrow morning for a rebroadcast and Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out from this newscast. You do have a blessed evening.